Hey, listen. Welcome. We in my apartment 5H. My guy came through. Big Queens is in the building.
Big Queens. Queens get the money.
You know what? I'm from Brooklyn, right? So before I even start with anything and start talking, what in your memories, what is the rivalry of Brooklyn and Queens? Because it's always like, because you said Queens get the money, right? Then it felt chills in me.
It felt the way?
Yeah, because I'm like, hold on, man, I'm from Brooklyn.
It don't mean y'all don't get no money. It just mean we do what we do.
No, because you know why? Because and now talking to you, I may think it started with like Hov, not started, but it got
well, you know,
it got emphasized with Hov and Nas, because when he said Queens one y'all niggas asked Russell Simmons.
Right.
And it's like, oh, damn.
Well, I think it go back to the club, the clubs, and definitely that was a situation in the 90s. You know, me and my nigga Double O, we used to be in the tunnel every weekend. You know what I'm saying? So Brooklyn niggas was doing what they was doing. Queens niggas was doing what they was doing. The Uptown niggas was doing what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? And in that situation, niggas, tunnel used to have a unisex bathroom. You know what I mean? So every set of niggas was posted up just trying to figure out where the chicks was at, number one. You know what I'm saying? And then, when niggas is calling shit out, niggas is trying to get loud for they hood.
For their hood.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that's the only thing. It's just a representation thing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just want to rep they shit the loudest, the hardest. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. You know,
because I think when you say Queens get the money, I'm like, ooh, because I hang out with a lot of Queens people.
I be having to say it. Look, I be having to say it because on the strength, you know what I'm saying? For my hood, we got a lot of history. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously the Barrel got a lot of history. You know what I'm saying? But in particular with my hood, because
which is
Linda Boulevard,
North Queens. You consider that North Side?
I say Linda Boulevard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I say Linda Boulevard because when I grew up, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's the north side of Queens. South side is 40, Baisley, GB. We was always Linda niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Linda niggas did what they did. Hollis niggas did what they did. Springfield niggas did what they did. The Heights niggas did what they did. Not that we all, all of us got relationships with all niggas. You know what I'm saying? We in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Niggas going to school together, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But in particular, I know from my side, it was like, we was proud of the ID that we Linda niggas. Like, I'm going to school on a hill, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Linda nigga. The Southside niggas know where I'm rolling dice with them niggas like, nigga, that nigga from Linden.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So and then that's where it broadens out to when we traveling into the city and going to the clubs and all that shit. We from Queens. You know what I'm saying? Just like Brooklyn niggas from Brooklyn niggas. Just like a Brooklyn nigga, a nigga from the Star and a nigga from the East New York ain't the same nigga.
They definitely not the same.
Right?
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So that's just ID and DNA. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. It's Brooklyn do what Brooklyn niggas do, and we say Queens get the money. You know what I mean?
I always wanted to know where that start from, because I feel like, and anybody that's not from New York City, I think that similar to what you said, like, you start off, you rep your hood.
Right.
Then if need be, you rep your borough. Then after that,
you rep your block first.
Well, that's your hood.
Right,
that's what I'm saying. Your hood.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Your hood.
Cool.
Right. Then, if need be, if you from New York, then if you from Queens, you'll team up with a Brooklyn person. If you from Brooklyn, you team up with a Queens person.
Right.
If you from the Bronx, you team up with a Harlem person.
Right.
The Bronx will team up with a Harlem will team up with the Bronx will team up with Harlem.
Right. And that same thing apply if you go out of town now.
Then New York will team up with New York.
Right.
We all from New York.
We go to DA Beach, or we go to the Bike Fest. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Myrtle and shit. Or we go to Florida for whatever. How can I be down? Or we move around. We go Jack the Rapper. We do any of that.
And we'll bring Staten Island with us.
Right.
You down too.
Right.
We do be forget Staten Island. I'll be honest with you, but shout out to Staten Island.
My son from Staten Island.
Yeah, shout out to Staten Island.
Definitely shout out to the Woo and everybody. Everybody, them niggas show love out there.
Shout out to Staten. So now, talking Consequence. My earliest memories of Consequence, and I'll be super honest with you, is this is Victoria brother.
Right.
Because she was in the clubs a lot.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Very good friend
That's
of mine.
how I know you.
Yes, exactly.
Sister. Right.
So now can you tell me early.
But you know, I'm Victoria's big brother.
Yes, but it seemed like she was moving at the time.
I was already on TV, beloved.
Okay, I'm talking about it.
I'm just gonna keep it real, like, cause that's my little sister. You know what I'm saying? So she was moving her girl crew. They was
her girl crew. Yes,
they was moving around, and it was probably during. See, you gotta understand this, like. Tori, that's my sister. She 2 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? So when I had my first run, I was 16 with Tribe. You know what I'm saying? Then I go through turbulence. Now my sister, she living her life. You know what I'm saying? So when you run into her, she got a job. She 1-2ing.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So I had fell back for a second. I'm trying to get my life back together. You know what I'm saying? Before me and Ye link up. You know what I'm saying? So I remember because she was running with Rima and Ursula, and Cheryl, and it was like they was like 15 deep, and they was in what was the name of the picture, nigga? The New York.
Was it all the parties or
all the parties and all that shit? Right. Okay. So they was 1-2ing, you know what I mean? So
from then, I don't know if this is the same timeline. Then another earliest memories of me is you in Electric Relaxation.
No, I wasn't. That's Bay Lloyd. Was in that.
It was Bay Lloyd too.
Yeah, that's Bay Lloyd.
It was Bay Lloyd.
Bay Lloyd the way in Electric Relaxation.
Yes, he is. A shout out to his son too.
Yeah. The first thing I did was the Chase Part 2. So I was the first nigga.
I'm bound to wreck your body and turn the party out.
So I was the first nigga.
You sure he wasn't in Electric? I remember that was Bay Lloyd though. Shout out to
that. The way the snag is in that.
Okay.
But No Name was in Electric. I wasn't in that video.
Okay.
At that time, like I said, I did the first joint. Then they did the No Name remix with Bay, Snag, and Low, and then I was in the chamber, and then I wound up joining the group.
Okay, and then how did that happen? If I remember, wasn't it that people felt like you replaced somebody or something like that at the time?
You know.
Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah, it felt like
it was just feeling like it was feelings. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was feelings. You know. I mean, at the time. I had actually, after I did the Chase, I went on to like pursue my own situation. You know, I was 16 at the time of that shit.
Let me go back with the Chase. So the Chase
It's just
a song that was on what was the album?
B-side. It was on the B-side of the War Tour single.
War Tour, but there was 2 chases. So if I can remember, it was one that was a snippet. Was that just you? Mm-hmm. Okay, I remember that. Okay, now it was just like maybe a minute and some change, but just you. Then it turned into a whole song.
And they did a version on the album.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So the Chase Part 2 with Tip and Fife is on Midnight Marauders.
Yes.
The Chase Part 2 with just me is on the
the single.
Or the single.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So after that, I started working with Dino DeValier, who did the Cash Money deal. So he was my first manager.
Dino's light-skinned kid, Dreads.
Dreads, right.
Yeah, understood.
So he was, at the time, he was working at Payday. He was J. Rue the Damage at A&R, and he was fucking with Premier and them hard. You know what I'm saying? So he plugged me with his man. We started cooking up a demo. So then what wound up happening is we shopping a joint, and everybody that I'm shopping, the shit's fire. Niggas like, yo, well, why you not signing? You're not fucking with Tip like that. And it was like, so that's.
I was about to ask you, how does that work? That you so you wasn't exactly signed to Tribe.
Nah,
you just was down with the Tribe.
It was just we peoples. So it was like, I'm gonna give you a shot, right? So get the chase, do the chase. You know what I'm saying? So they was already, they're signed, they in motion, they wind up going on tour, do. So I ain't, I got the joint out, I don't want to wait. I'm trying to eat. You know what I mean? So I wound up making my own moves. You know what I mean? So
at this time, do you think Tip or anybody from the Tribe was upset
that I was making my own moves?
Yes.
I don't, it's a lot for the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of history with that. It's like I said, it's a lot of feelings. You know what I mean? Because if you ain't feeding a nigga, you can't get upset. Right? You give me, I get a stat. I get one check for the chase, right? I'm in Edison at the time. You know what I mean? I take that one check, tear Woodbury and Franklin Mills up, right? I gotta get back. You know what I mean?
So just in case someone's not from the New York area, like
you know
at that time, Franklin Mills, Woodbury, you was doing it if you went and shopped in these areas, yeah.
Right. So then here's the thing: you got to do it again.
You had to get one of the scribbles
right.
and shit.
Right, but you got to do it again, right? You got to do it again. You know, I'm on the hill. Niggas like, damn, nigga, what you did? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, yo, I gotta keep it pushing. You know what I mean? So when I did make that move, it actually worked to my benefit because then, like I said, everybody, you know, when I'm going to shop it, everybody's like, yo, so what's up with you? And so then me and Tip wound up having a serious family, heart to heart, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
So your relationship was just with Tip, not with the other members.
Right, correct.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, eventually,
y'all grew to learn and know each other. Okay,
but at the time, my relationship was with Q-Tip, right? So, he hit the joints that I did. He threw me. He's like, all right, so I see what you want. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you a pack here. I'm gonna give you this one joint. Body the joint. He played the joint for Puff. This joint called "Living It Up." Then Puff want to sign me. So then it turned into. So then now that's feelings, cause it's like, wait, I ain't know this nigga was gonna do it, but the nigga did it, cause another nigga validated, right? This is when Puff got Big and Mac, you know what I mean? So he come to the crib like, yo, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Puff want to sign you. I'm like, oh, I bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get the, you know, yo, I did it. You know what I'm saying? So nigga like, yo, but you know what I'm gonna do? Yo, I got a situation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in the tribe like a new member, kind of like, you know how like at the time the Woo was like add niggas like have it
all the time, yeah.
Right? Niggas coming out of nowhere, right? So you gonna come out of nowhere.
Kid name was it not mathematics?
Killer Priest.
Killer Priest.
So I'm gonna bring you out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Master Killer.
Master Killer. Right. Master Killer. Before Killer. Right. So yeah. So basically, feelings or no feelings, how I got in the tribe was just due to the fact that it was business on the table.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So once I had a deal on the table, then it was like, yo, well then, this nigga money. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different when it's a different situation when you know this as an entrepreneur. You will see talent and be like, yo, I fuck with it, right? But if you take it to like say a Saint, right? And like, yo, Saint like, yo, it's a different, we got a different vibe now.
Understood.
You understand? So the niggas that you only just one up with, maybe you, let's say you play for Duro, and nigga like, it's all right, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I can't really move with that then. I gotta move the paperwork where the paperwork going, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. You know what I mean?
So do you feel again like, you know, when that happened? But did you ever feel like, okay, well at least he gave me this one song that, you know, is like a tip, and, you know, so at least he, you know, I know he believing in me, or he, you know, maybe in his mind at that time, I looked out for him. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Cause sometimes,
what I'm saying is, I joined Tribe.
Okay.
I didn't take the Bad Boy deal. I
remember that.
Well, I went with Tribe. So the one joint he gave me turned into me doing Beatrons of Life and joining the group.
I do remember that also.
Yeah. So when we did Stressed Out, and then the big record off of there was Stressed Out with Faith. You know what I mean? And then that's where it started.
How did the other members feel? Like, you know, now we got to split the money. We got to throw somebody else in there.
You just said it. How niggas feel like, damn, well, I got to split my money.
Yeah,
I got to split my money. I got to split my. I got to split my bar time. This nigga, and he not, and
got young energy, right?
Nigga, young nigga, he hungry. Like it's. I can imagine me being in those shoes and initial discomfort.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know, it's uncharted territory. They had went 3 albums at that time. You know, they started with 4. Jerobi was in it. Jerobi had left for album 2 and 3 for Low End Theory and Midnight Marauders, and those 2 are the staples of the catalog.
The big, like,
that's
yes,
the big records. You know what I'm saying? So then, come album 4, I'm added to the mix as a participating member in a rap part, you know, rapping on it. Jay Dilla, JD is added on the production. So it's, you know, and because these are Q-tip moves, it's, you know, it's uncomfortable.
Okay.
Initially, I mean, it gotta be, you know what I mean? Like, I respect it. I never felt like, you know, like, yo, niggas ain't, you know, I never had no chip like that because I'm on another nigga block. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start Tribe. I never got out here and was like, yo, you know, I'm the reason that the Tribe is. I've never said that. You know, I was invited to do something based on business. Like I said, it wasn't even just because I'm Q-Tip's cousin. I had a deal on the table. It was a money thing. It always been Queens get the money, nigga.
Right back to it, right?
Right back to it.
Now, I'm going to backtrack just a little bit, and maybe you can help me out. It's like, growing up, we always felt that Ali Shaheed was the producer of most of the stuff. But then now I find out.
What you trying to get into, man?
No, I want to get some real answers.
What you trying to get into, man?
I just want to get some answers, that's all. So then I
you
find out
to get into?
it wasn't him.
He's from Brooklyn, remember that?
He's from the K.
Right,
Yes,
he's from the K.
So that's why I figured he swammy to everybody. You know, we know how to swammy it. I mean, maybe I always thought it was him. Like, you know, because normally the DJ the one that make the tracks or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? It was just like, what was his initial? What was him part of the group? Because if he didn't do nothing, you understand what I'm saying? And no disrespect, because you know I think Tribe is top tier groups of all time. When I say ain't do nothing, meaning like you thought listen, maybe I might want to eat my words at the end of this, but. Like, you always thought growing up, and maybe somebody looking at like, yo.
Yeah, he was 21, can you do something for me?
You know what I'm saying? So you always thought it was Ali Shaheed.
I'm never going to say he ain't do nothing. I'm not going to do that.
No, when I say ain't do nothing,
no, I'm just saying, I got to do this because we on camera. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? I got to give niggas they dignity. You know what I'm saying? So because it'll come off and it'd be like, yo, this nigga Quince. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not for me to say whether
Did he do the productions on any of the albums?
You keep going, though. He from the K.
He is from the, he ain't from, but now let me tell you a Brooklyn nigga. Brooklyn nigga be like, he ain't from my side.
Okay, well then.
That's a Brooklyn nigga.
And I'm going to tell you like this. The reason why Queens get the money is because Queens went and got the money.
Got you, understood. All right.
That's
but
my best
answer the question.
That is me answering
it. Did he do
the Queens nigga is the nigga who got the money.
Okay, all right. So he ain't do no production of that.
Okay, cool. I say Queens get the money, beloved.
All right, so let me ask, did you ever hear that?
No, he actually did the Beat the Stressed Out.
After the third, fourth album.
You asked, did he do something? I said he did the Beat the Stressed Out.
All right, cool. All right.
If you want me to run through their catalog as admin,
No. I say he did Stressed Out.
He did Stressed Out.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Did you ever hear that, or did like everybody? Let's say
you're not speaking. You speaking English.
Okay.
You're not telling me nothing in Spanish or French or Portuguese or anything else.
I always thought that, and I was just like, wow. I thought he was the one doing the production. So, all right, let me ask you a question. Do you feel?
See, that's a tricky. I'm gonna say this though, right? That's Q-Tip being selfless too.
That's what I was just about to say. Do you applaud him? Do you applaud him for that?
Because regardless of whatever, whatever it was, right? Q-Tip ran with the perception for the sake of the group. Mm-hmm. So if niggas felt like Ali did X, Y, Z, Q-Tip never objected to that. Mm-hmm. Whatever the actual was, the actual is the actual, right? Mm-hmm.
That's not Q-Tip did all the beats.
The actual is the actual, okay. Right? What we dealing with is what we dealing with. The reality is reality, right? But if I love you, right, and it make you feel better and look better, I'm gonna do that for you, right? Because we a crew. right?
Understood.
If we a crew, we a group, we a family, we are this, we are that, right? I'm not gonna get into the specifics of who did what, so for the sake of the crew, right? So niggas could think you did it, don't do it. You still here, right? So
But do you applaud Q-Tip for doing that?
I said that's selfish because I wouldn't have did it.
Okay.
I wouldn't have did it. I don't do it. I need mines.
Sometimes because I've known of you writing a couple things and you don't never like really vocally say you did it. You understand what I'm saying? Like in recent times.
That's a different twist. That's a different twist.
What you mean?
Because one is a spritzer, one is a tonic. It's a different spritz, my nigga.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like at the end
you're trying to Queens finesse me.
At the end of the day, I'm just telling you on some G shit. Like, yo, if I'm as an individual, I have a songwriting company, right? I'm a songwriter. I'm a registered writer with BMI, right? Is it in my best interest to out or expose or every single instance where I write for somebody to put them in a situation where it's like, oh, I'm not even gonna be able to stunt with this because homie gonna sit here and be like, yo, that was me who did it, right? Some discretion is a part of business. You know what I'm saying? Like, no client, no client wants to feel like, damn, I paid you and you want clout mania.
On top of it.
On top of that.
How,
you know what I'm
I'm switching gears a little bit. So how do a ghostwriter get that fame or get that business if no one knows what he did?
Everybody's situation different though. You know what I'm saying? Because I started out with a hit record, which was Stressed Out. So it became about money for me.
So you wrote Q-Tip verse on Stressed Out?
I came up with the idea for Stressed Out. Me and Q-Tip wrote it together.
Oh, so you wrote Fife part?
The Jamaican part? Nah, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I'm just being honest with you. That wasn't me.
But everything else you wrote?
The original version, I have a second verse by myself. That's what I wrote.
Yeah, you is good right now.
Listen, beloved.
So after you wrote Q-Tip's rhyme on Stressed Out, right? How did the splits go? Not what I'm saying, right? So, so as a ghostwriter, right? So how do you feel now?
Well, I mean, even in that, look, I'll be honest, like even in that, because they was putting me on at that time, yeah, I mean, we did an amicable split with the publishing. They gave me an opportunity. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like at that time, I got publishing. They didn't take my publishing. We all split it amicably. Like even if somebody wasn't on the record, we split. Jay Dilla didn't do nothing. He got because we all split. We split it up. We did it. You know what I mean? Because they had, in all seriousness, they had issues from the door with the publishing because of the deal that they signed. You know what I'm saying, with Job, and that unfortunately. It stopped a lot of things because you're dealing with a situation where you're working backwards. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting all the money you're supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? And that has real ramifications to people's livelihoods and households. You know what I'm saying? If I'm missing 30% of my income as an artist in the 90s when it's mechanicals, I'm missing a significant amount of money. Even if I'm torn. Even if I'm torn, my calendar's filled up, you know what I'm saying? That money that was coming in the mailbox back then was significant. You know what I'm saying? So, one thing I always give them niggas, I give Q-Tip credit for is he, made sure I learned publishing. He never asked for my pub at all. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't right to eat your young. You know what I'm saying? Especially when niggas did it to you and you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, like shit like that that's why, I as far as his situation is currently, obviously me and Q-Tip have disagreed, agreed, but I give him credit in that, and I've always said it to him. Like, I give him credit for that particular, with the tribes scenario, because he really did, you know what I'm saying? Like, at one point, you know what I mean? They all was good. I mean, definitely him, Fife, and Ali, them niggas was purple M3s and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
how did you feel that Ali had the M3 and you didn't have one and you did more work on those
He
albums
already had
than
an
Ali?
M3.
But how did you feel that he didn't do as much work.
I never was hating on nobody.
That's the
ever in
job.
my
Just
life.
playing. I'm just playing.
I never was.
I'm just
I
playing.
never was.
Yo, listen, shout out to the Umar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to the Umar. Shout out to the. But now back to the ghostwriting thing, right? So how do you feel when ghostwriters now publicize what they wrote? Even to
like,
this day, like I have
Quentin
artists
Miller.
and somebody come to me, yo, I'm the one who wrote. I wrote this, and I'm like,
they're trying to eat.
but then in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to mess with you if you telling me who
Right,
you.
but see, that's what I'm saying about the
who you
discretion
wrote
shit.
for,
It's
man.
like it's a slippery slope, you know, because at the end of the day, in one breath, if niggas don't know what you capable of, why would they hire you? You know what I'm saying? And then in another breath, it's just like, but if you a spot blower, then how can I fuck with you? You feel me? So it's, you know, you just gotta, you know, and then there is finesse. You just gotta finesse it.
Yeah, I just like, to me it's just like, damn. All right, so now we at the 4th album, right? Is this the 4th album, Stressed Out?
Stress Out was the 4th
Right,
album,
and then I think they had one more album after that.
They have the Love Movement.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how do we get to that, and then how do we get to I think the second or third leg of Consequence's musical career, and then we get to Kanye West, because I feel like I do remember a time I used to run around with Mos Def. I use the word lightly because I did DJ for him for a short stint.
Okay.
Maybe because he didn't have a DJ, and he was just like, yo, come on or whatever. Let's do a guy named Howie McDuffie.
Howie McDuffie.
Shout out to my man Howie.
Right.
I don't know if you remember Howie, right?
I definitely know.
Yes,
Howie.
okay.
Yeah.
So now I remember Kanye always being around,
Okay.
and I do remember Mos Def embracing him,
Right.
you know, as like, yo, this guy, you know. So I do remember that. I remember that because I was kind of like around this time, and I remember him just around the time he was dating Beyonce.
Right. And
So I'm trying to put that in your mind.
And being threatened.
Oh, you know about that.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, you know about that. Right.
To slide up off of that.
Yes.
Right, Brooklyn? Right. What side of Brooklyn?
That's not my part of Brooklyn.
Right.
I do remember that, yes, sir.
Right. I've been outside, beloved. Absolutely. That's why I told
But look, he got the girl.
That's why I had to tell his man.
He got the girl, though.
No, he got the girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got the girl.
He got the peace on.
That's what I'm saying. He got the girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Brooklyn got the girl. You know what I'm saying?
Brooklyn had the girl. I mean, your homies, maybe you don't feel like most is Brooklyn. He had Brooklyn.
So let me say this. Most from, I don't know what part of Brooklyn he's from, but growing up, I used to go to school, and I tell people this, I used to see he lived on my block.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. So I used to see him every day. But the most I remember growing up on my block, he was on the Bill Cosby show.
Right.
And that's how I remember him.
He had the Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I was like, oh, snap.
He's talented.
It wasn't the Cosby show with Theo and them. It was
the mysteries.
Yeah,
I told you he had the Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. So that's how, you know, so he is definitely Brooklyn all day.
Right.
But I'm talking about the other, what we deem as
BK,
Brooklyn.
right.
Yes, what we deem
BK.
as Brooklyn. BK.
Beyonce knows. Right.
Yeah.
Right. That shit right there.
So now, how do you hook up with Kanye West?
Because he started fucking with BK.
Okay.
Right. BK knew what was up with me back then.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, the real BK.
The real BK.
Ric Flair.
Yes, sir.
Right, the real world champ. Nigga, you know what I mean? I give it, hey, nigga.
Yeah.
Cause I know, the funny shit, I'm gonna get this real quick. Cause niggas like doing this shit, man. But yo, I like doing this shit right here. I like doing this right here when I be thinking about how niggas is cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was on a set of state property too when I got the call when nigga called like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. If that nigga don't back up off of shorty, he gonna wish he did.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say it. I mean, niggas know what it is. You know what I mean?
I
be like, Red Bull be giving niggas more than wings.
I do remember things like that, and I don't know if people knew that it was a beef between them.
No beef. Beef is not. That's
Well,
not
when I say beef, I
That's
shouldn't
not
use that
beef.
word.
That's taco meat.
I shouldn't use that word. But the thing that I always amazed me, right? To me, the thing that amazed me.
If a nigga tell you back up and you back up, that's not beef.
Understood.
You in a drive-through, my nigga. You dig?
So what I used to know is, or what I used to see is, to me, I felt like they both wanted to be like each other, Most and Hove. Why I say that? Let me tell you why. Just listen to me. At the time, I felt like Hove was trying to get the underground lyrical type stuff, and then when I was around Most,
he just wanted the critics.
Most used to, like it was
a critic darling versus the nigga who want the critics because he got the bag.
Maybe it was because when I was around Most, right? It was like we drinking champagne and stuff, and it used to be like you can't be underground drinking champagne. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
You can't be Muslim drinking champagne.
Well, maybe he wasn't drinking. I don't want to mess up somebody's what you call it. But
I'm
also,
just saying in general.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
And it's also in certain songs he was talking about bow bow shooting,
right.
And I used to be like, yeah, I was
Soulja Boy,
like, I was like, hold on, but it just seemed weird because it seemed like they both liked each other's style. You understand? But didn't ever want to admit it publicly.
I can see that.
That's how I felt.
You know, when you see something in somebody else that you may not have in yourself, it's human nature to observe it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's from me, from my observation. I could be wrong, but from my observation, it seemed like they wanted to be like each other, and it was just weird at that point. And at that point of.
I mean, I said this. I'll say this. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Every rap nigga feels like they are that nigga or have the capability to be that nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? To be the top dog. This is what you rap. This is what rap brings out of you when you doing it at a high level. Mm-hmm. And all jokes aside, all smart remarks aside, they both rap at a high level. I
agree.
Both rap. They have different outlooks and different approaches to how they do it, but they both rap at a high level.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when you do rap at a high level and you understand that about yourself, you start to begin to position yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you want to position yourself to be number one. It's just bottom line.
I think at the time they both was number one in their own likes. You understand?
In their lanes,
because
right? Like in the raucous lane.
Yeah, it was a separate.
Definitely number one at that time.
Yeah, it was like the underground, and they called it the champagne poppers or whatever. At the time,
the Cheetah Club.
The Cheetah Club. Yes, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. And I think they both was like at the head of their times, or at the top of their game, or the king of their both lanes.
Right,
yes.
right. I agree. I agree with that.
That's
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. So now, how did you get next to Kanye?
So what wound up happening is I left Tribe after the Beach Rounds of Life album.
Because of you or because of the turmoil that was going on in the group?
Because of both. I was in the studio. I had done a solo album after Stressed Out. Double O was there for the sessions. I mean, shit just got haywire. You know what I'm saying? On a personal level with the business and shit. It's funny because I was having a conversation with Ike Love today, and we were talking about why it just dawned on me today, like I never understood why I even, and I love Sylvia Wrong for believing in me and giving me a deal, but I never even understood why I went to Elektra when everybody at Job was working my record because Stressed Out was a single. So it never really made 100% sense why I would not sign a job outside of the publishing thing, which I feel like could have got worked out in hindsight. Like, my mind now doesn't make 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old decisions. You know what I'm saying? My mind works way different now. So I'm thinking about, I'm like, damn, even I wish at 19, some of that wisdom, just a drop of the wisdom I have now could have navigated through some of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, the thing about wisdom is that it's wisdom doesn't make you a genius. It just makes you a thinker. Right? So it's just like in thought, like, man, and this is it's just an easy, it's just would have been an easier play. You know what I'm saying? If, you know, you may not agree with your business partners, but if your business partners love you, that's always going to be better than dealing with a situation unknown, right?
Okay.
Like you going into, you know, if you DJ with Marty and them and Starlets, right, for 5-10 years, right, you're gonna have a way easier run if you want to do an idea with them, right? Versus, hey, let me not do Starlets. Let me go to somewhere where I don't have a relationship. Like some shit in Jersey, right? Now it might be popping. Okay. Yeah, it might be popping. It might be the new shit, but it won't. But there's no foundation laid, so there's no guarantees with it. There's no well, I know I'm gonna walk away from this shit X amount of. No, you don't, because this shit could get shot up. This shit could anything could happen, right? So it's like the same premise. So, suffice to say, and that's what wound up happening. It didn't go right. You know what I'm saying? It went left. And I wound up walking away from Tribe. And, you know, for a second, I was just back in the hood. And I wound up doing 2 other deals and just kind of working my way through. Shit should have moved this way, then it went wrong. Another situation, I actually was on Raucous for a second. Ironically, when most of them niggas was on top, and you know what I'm saying. I actually wrote a record about it on my new album. So when that situation didn't go accordingly, I had to go get a job for a second. You know what I'm saying. And after 9/11, the turn of 2002.
Where did you work when you got a job?
I was doing security.
Okay.
I was
in
doing
the building?
security.
Are you the doorman?
I did whatever the fuck the
Okay.
niggas called.
Okay.
I should have worked in Chanel.
But you small, like what is it? I used security at the store. So anybody was like, yo, what's up, Con?
I mean, that small shit don't matter when your hands is good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, and that security shit
That was kind of like a pause too, right?
Nah.
Okay, good.
Nah. I mean, I meant it in a Javante Davis way. But with the security shit, it's not a tough nigga thing at all. It's a just to get by. It's really it's a means to an end. It's $10 an hour. Nobody's killing nobody over that shit. You just in a fucking suit waiting for the day to pass and just waiting to get your check at the end of the week. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just really just something to do, not to go to jail. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? And so I did that, and I kind of rehabilitated my raps that way as well, because it just, I mean, obviously you doing something like that and you was on TV, and that's the time when Victoria's running around in the club with you. So I'm doing that, and it just
did that make you want to give up? Like, damn, I was doing all this, I was on tour, and now doing security.
You either gonna give up.
What about you? What did that make you want to do?
No. I'm telling you, it made me think.
Okay.
So you could give up, and nobody could be. See, it wasn't the 20. It wasn't now, right? So my outlook for the whole thing was the stereotypical nigga. I was told in movies black men wouldn't live past 25, right? Then all right, so I kind of broke the generational curse by even becoming a rapper, right? And getting on TV, right? So then my thing was like, in all rationale, this like a game show, right? I'm on The Price is Right, and for all intents and purposes. So I got to the Showcase Showdown. I got to TV. I got it, right? Now, there's nothing in the history of my family or anywhere else, even for niggas, that says this has to continue at the time, right? Nothing about where I'm from says keep going. Now, I happen to keep going. I got another one. I got signed to Loud, Relativity rather. So it was like, oh, I did again. That shit ain't pop. I'm fucking with niggas. Then the niggas I'm fucking with, my man Lay gassed me to get into a fight with nigga. Ain't necessarily, it needed to happen, but nonetheless, it still happened and the business went up, right? Then I do a group with my man. Get Rawkus to cut nigga the deal. My man Shot God bless the deal, shot the joint. Started with a spark, and then, you know, the hood got the best of that situation. You know, best of that situation. You know what I'm saying? So by that shit, I'm like, I mean, well, damn, nigga, it's only 3 strikes in baseball. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what this shit gonna turn into. I think I'ma fall back, right? So that's where I'm at. And then, you know, I start getting into some street shit because, you know, I did. The window for me, I felt like it was closing. I didn't know it was gonna open wider than ever. I couldn't see that far.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was thinking the window was closing. I didn't know what was ahead. You know what I'm saying? I did have faith in the law. I prayed every day about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in my intimate moments with my prayer, I was like, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to them. I don't know what I did to Tribe. I would do anything for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I took the whole hood to the tunnel with me. What happened? What went wrong? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? Was it the chicks? Was it the drinking? So all right, then you know what? Let's make this bleach, right? Let's wipe all of this away. I'm not gonna smoke, drink, nothing. All I'm gonna do is pray, right? That's all I'm gonna do. I'm chilling with the chicks. I'm not doing nothing for it. I'm chilling, right? So, but then the streets is like, but then I'm starving. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, son, it's not moving. You know what I'm saying? And so from there, it just so happened, you know, I get through 2000 and then 9/11 happened. So nobody had no paper. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of floating. You know, my man hit me. Yo, this nigga from Japan want you to do a joint. So I did that. Then 88 Keys called. It's like, yo, you know, my man hit me, is here with me. His name is Kanye West. He wanted me to reach out to you because he wanted you to come by his crib. We over here now, fucking with a joint that I did for him, and he wanted to see if you do a feature. And I told Ada, I was like, yo, son, I'm gonna get honest with you. I'm fucked up. I can't even get over there. Like, yo, you could just get out here. We got you. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. So I went. You know what I mean? And you know, I knock on Ye's door. I mean, he in a nice little condo joint.
That's in like Jersey or something.
Jersey. It's a rehab center next to the shit. So a nigga balling, but his fiends right next to his shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the niggas buzz me up and all that shit. You know, and I'm like, just kind of like, wow. Cause I'm just like, I didn't really put together that how this nigga was moving. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, the fuck this shit. This nigga, all right. Get to the crib, nigga. Let me, you know what I mean? This nigga like, yo, so you know, I'm gonna be the next Michael Jackson and shit. I said, word, nigga, tell me how you gonna do that. You know what I mean? Cause I'm fucked up. So, you know what I mean? So we started kicking, laughing and shit. Did the joint, you know what I mean? And niggas just kind of from there, like clicked. But I still was going through the struggle shit, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, you know, I wound up, you know, my finances got to the point where I was just like, lost my little spot nigga had, you know what I'm saying? I ended up staying with my man D Hugs. We doing all 1-2 shit in the street, but I started seeing like, it was a light coming, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, me and Ye we were having our talks and shit, and he was just, you know, like, yo, you know, I don't know why you never came out. What's up with Tip? You know, he gave me the whole shit. I'm like, yo, son, I don't really want to talk about that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, it don't make no sense to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So nigga like, yo, but I want to fuck with you. I'm like, And I'm like dumb leery because, like I said, it's like this would be situation number 4, right? And I'm like, yo, I just don't, my nigga, like I just don't trust nobody when it comes to this shit like that. I don't trust there's a happy ending to this. You know what I'm saying? You want to do a joint, you got some money right now, you got some short paper, I'll take that and let's not even play the game. You feel me? Like, I don't want to gas myself up no more. You know what I mean? I don't see where this shit turns into more than a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga like, yo, but I got the lick. I got it. I'm fucking with these niggas. And I'm like, you are fucking with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? You are fucking with them niggas. You fucking with BK. I see you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that means for me though.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know what that means for me. I know what it means for you. You good, nigga. That's good. You know what I mean? You good. And I'm, you know, it's nice to meet you. But I'm going back to Queens. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga like, yo, look, fuck with me. I need you, but I need you to fuck with me. I need you to turn the fuck up though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you could do it. I don't know why I know it, but I just know you could do it. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of built from there, and that's how it started.
Did y'all build with paperwork or just like friendship?
Nah, with paperwork. I need a lawyer to do paperwork. I don't got no paperwork.
You got no money for it.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't signing nothing. I know that. I ain't doing that part. I'm not doing that part. I still get a punk ass royalty every now and then. I can't get, because, you know, like the second deal, niggas was trying to take that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, son, like, that's like back you down type shit. Nigga, if I don't got that, I don't got, what do I got? You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I could even look myself in the mirror, because every now and then I'm getting like a little 1-2 and then doing the security shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Nah, it wasn't no paperwork to answer your question. It was just on the wings of love.
So initially with Kanye, did you see that? Like, see him, you know, becoming as successful as he is today?
Nah, because niggas wasn't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? This man, he was with me, Double O's with me.
Double O,
You know what I'm saying? Like, we was on missions. Before we was even doing Kanye, we niggas was trying to, pulling up on Pun, pulling up on Buster, pulling up on a bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, with Ye, he had to break a barrier that had not been broken. He had to break the producer-rapper stigma, right? Most producer-rappers were known for beats more so than rapping. You know what I'm saying? They weren't stars at rapping. They were accepted because niggas knew they had the beats. You know what I'm saying? So I listened to this shit because you did the hot-ass beat. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like, I'm not putting this nigga on, I'm not coming to the producer, so, yo, give me 16 for the cypher. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So what he was trying to do was unprecedented territory. You know what I mean? And he was smart enough to know, like, yo, the thing about me is that I had never fell off as far as rap was concerned. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like when me and him got up and I'm in this position, so now it's like, yo, oh man, you got mad raps. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had none of it. But because the thing is, like, when I say fell off, like, it wasn't like I took, the thing that was so painful about the security shit is because I was sitting there and literally, like, the shit that I wish I would have had for the album I did with The Tribe was coming to my head now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sometimes, like, people think I'm God body. I'm not God body, but I know my math. And sometimes they have what's called build and destroy. So sometimes, you know, when you have something, you destroy it because when you build it back, you build it better. So maybe that was, you know, a point in time where you had to build and destroy. You understand?
Could be. You know,
because
and the thing is, the
rebuild,
building,
you make it better.
And it's manifestation though, right? So when you get to your output is what is the your harvest is the manifestation of your output, right? So, and that goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? So even if you spend in retrospect, right, you get a deal and you turn into a nigga in the club, that you turn into a nigga that's in the club every week, your harvest is phone numbers. You got bad bitches, but you might not got a life-changing verse. You know what I'm saying? Your shit might got soft when it come to that, cause you took what you got from that harvest and manifested into Playboy. You know what I'm saying? Manifested into that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But as a result of that, you don't grow tomatoes no more. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of that too, because we got to be accountable for everything we do, not some of it. You know what I mean? So even in my accountability, like I said, I'm taking a whole hood to the tunnel, boom, boom, boom. But, you know, in retrospect, I'm partying with my niggas, but I'm not cooking up with my niggas. I don't have I just know nobody else is writing none. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. It's life. We live and we learn. But even when I look back at it, it's like some of that time in the club should have been just time, even if I had to train a nigga how to help me. You know what I'm saying? So then that way it's like I got a crutch. But if I'm the only nigga who know how to do this shit, I'm the only nigga know how to back up, and I'm in the bed. You know what I mean? I'm in the bed. I ain't nobody backing up. You know what I'm saying? And time moves. So by the time you look up, it's like, damn, niggas, it's a whole new crop of niggas. Like you said, Mos Def. You know what I'm saying? When I that stressed out, Mos Def was with Medina Green. But to his credit, I always give a nigga their credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this verse on my shit. I'll be like,
Shout out to Medina Green.
Yeah.
I used to like cross down.
I said on this joint, I was like, ain't you the nigga from the Netflix doc? You used to take the train to the Lexington stop, rapping every day, damn near nonstop, until your boy got signed to the Rock. But you the nigga that they saw as a ghost, because all the attention that went to Quality and Most. So you the nigga that had to start from scratch, did feature after feature, no charge for that. Imagine being broken, doing free verses, then hearing 2 words after freeze verses. But you the nigga who said there's no days off, so by the time the dropout dropped, the nigga came off. But that wasn't enough to drive a Phantom to arenas. So when Phantom ran me that bag, I took him to the cleaners. You the nigga who debuted, they was waiting for. You the nigga who good music was created for. You the nigga they can't front on at all. Cause after all these years, look how I evolved. From the 90s to the zeros to the 10s. Who would have thought I'd be the hero in the end? From the 90s to the zeros to the 10s. We still here, so it's time to get it in. Know what I mean? That's the summation of all that shit you just asked me.
Did Kanye ever give them, and I want to call it now, the Michael B. Jordan? So I don't know if you saw recently.
Your peoples.
Huh? Yeah, my peoples. It is my favorite. Yeah. L'Oreal, right? L'Oreal was like, yo, what's up? Remember me? Yeah, bitch, I'm the corny nigga, right? Remember me? You know
Why she always put herself in that position?
I know, right? L'Oreal's my peoples, right? But let me ask, so did Kanye West ever look at like artists like that? Yeah, nigga, remember?
Yeah, he said on Drink Champs.
Okay,
Right?
That's what I'm asking. I mean,
he said on Drink Champs. He was like, you know, he feel a way about, I guess he feel a way about Quali and Most. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, nobody gave us nothing. Nobody gave us nothing. You know what I'm saying? We had to scratch and claw for everything. I mean, he had to scratch, like I said, he had to plug and still had to do it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes money and connections don't even do it. Sometimes you gotta do it.
So do you think, I'm using with Quali and Most, do you think that maybe they didn't have the power to do what he felt, you know, because I know they was
maybe
bringing
not. They did. No, they couldn't have had the power to make him into him. He became no. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. It's not. That's not even all personal shit aside. That's not even a slight against them, right? We in journeys in life. Certain people play certain positions, you know what I'm saying? In retrospect, you know what I'm saying? Like, could Q-Tip have given me everything that I eventually got out of the music business? No, because it didn't happen like that. He gave me what I was supposed to get from him. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's the same scenario there too. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you look at how things manifest, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know, when good music goes on, they run. Black Star kind of, winds it up, as far as like hitting it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they did what they could probably do for him. I mean, they were a stop in the journey. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I would look at it, even if I were Jay, I would just look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't look at it like they ever tried to, but that's the competitive shit with niggas.
So now the start of good music. How did this whole thing start? Like what make him, or I don't know how it started, who's like the foundation of it? Where did this idea come from? How do you even get the name?
Well, before it was good music, it was Calm Man Entertainment.
I do remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And when I met him, he had Rhyme Fest.
And then they had like a dispute and stuff like that, right?
I mean,
over the Jesus Walk. I wrote this.
Well, not really that. Not really that. They had a swag dispute.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I came around, the swag changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, that's what it was. I mean, Ron Fest ultimately opted to sign with Mark Ronson, and Kanye didn't take well to that, but we kept it pushing, and then it turned into me being. Because they had already had their thing, and they already had Jesus Walks. And then, like I said, I came around, and I shifted shit. You know what I mean? Because once he convinced me that, yo, I'm going to make sure you eat, and I felt convinced, then it was up. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because... Victoria actually played a part in this too, thinking about it. Victoria threw me a birthday party when I started working with Kanye. We had Ye come, and John Legend. I think, actually, you might have been in a...
I do, okay.
Right. John Legend had the sheepskin.
When you saying it, I'm like...
Right. So, yeah, we was just... So that's why I say swag, because it was like, Ye wanted to move, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be able to move in New York, you know what I'm saying? Because he was pretty much isolated to Baseline, going to Baseline, his crib, because he's not, he's getting his feet wet out here, you know what I mean? So, we he started coming to Queens, to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was fucking with us, we doing Club A and all that shit. We started moving together, and it was just like, I guess it wasn't, he could have just had Ron Fest and him, and they would have just did that. And they, sometimes to this day, they still, they'll do him and Ye shit. You know what I'm saying? I just think with me and him, it was not just limited to the studio.
Why you think that he picked you out of all people?
I don't think he picked me. I think it just meshed.
Okay, meshed.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a pick. It was just like, me and Fest had did this joint called Yard to Yard for my that we were just gonna, he wanted, like when the Chicago guys would meet me, they were meeting Consequence for the first time. You know what I'm saying? So they had heard me. They don't, me and Ye went through my personal shit, but once I was around, it was like, oh, this is the nigga from. It's not that long of a period where niggas can't remember me and Tribe. Feel me? Like, it's not, this is like, we talking about Tribe, Tribe, Stressed Out was 96. This is 5 years, all right? So it's like 5-6 years. So it's not like, and then I never was out like, I ain't had no Delonte West look. You know what I'm saying? So niggas is just like, by the time they see me, like, oh shit, that's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Fest wanted to do a joint, we did it. Ye was critical about it, and and then at the same time, Mark Ronson was pushing up on Ron Fest because he, Ron Fest had battled Eminem and did all that shit. He had did, you know what I'm saying? So he wound up doing the deal at Alito. I think him and Saigon signed over there. So that before Good Music had a deal, it was still Kanye. I think I don't want to misquote the time, but I want to say I think Ron Fest might have even got a deal before Ye. You know what I'm saying? Because I think after that, we was running around doing the Kanye jumping on the tables for niggas in the A&Rs and all that shit. and then Ye got signed. You know what I'm saying? So Fest kind of like took the deal with Mark Ronson and bowed it. You know what I'm saying?
And went to his side. How much percentage-wise influence did you have on Kanye West's albums to date? And I'm not just asking you if you wrote anything. I'm just saying
I know what influence. Yeah, I'm clear.
Okay.
I mean, I still dress like this.
Well, I'm talking about his albums, though.
I'm
not talking about how much you got paid.
I'm just
right?
saying. No, I'm not even saying. I didn't say paid. I said
Okay.
specific.
Because you can write.
I'm saying I still do this.
Okay.
You feel me? This is what we do. We do this. We from Queens. We do this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like.
Well, I'm talking about musically. That's what I'm saying.
Music
albums.
and the whole shit is hip hop, right?
Okay.
It's all a gumbo. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to say about the whole situation prior about with Fest. It's like the rap shit is one thing, right? But please don't take no offense to what I'm about to say. But the rap shit is one thing. But if you ain't got no chicks involved, then nigga, we just at SOBs, my nigga,
Why people always diss SOBs?
No,
man?
we just had. Let me finish. I'm saying
just let you know for the record.
We in SOBs on a hard body night. That's a pause.
Okay.
You feel me?
You can find some. Listen, when I was around Most had a lot of chicks though. I want to keep it real. Yeah, you understand what I said?
What they was doing?
They was
lighting something up, right.
I call them chicken rap. You know they had to like a chicken rap.
They not on got a sports bra on.
You know,
right.
But he had a couple.
Nah. You know, I mean, listen. I mean, that's one thing. I was on Moesha. You know what I'm saying? So I had Brandy say hi to me and do all that dressing room shit. You know what I'm saying? So my shit's a different vibe. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, that's a whole. Me and this nigga. That's why I had him come. Me and this nigga used to be in the Palladium and literally would have girls lined up to dance with us. This was before any record deal. Right hand up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when Stressed Out was out, like I said, we was in a tunnel. It's a different sauce. It's Pico de Gallo when you 1-2-ing. You feel me? It's just not ketchup. It's more than that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, when niggas see Kanye see that, he like, yeah, I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to spin the block. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas is, you know, and then they kind
of danced around my question.
What's the dance around?
I asked percentage-wise, how much percentage?
I can't put a percentage on it.
Understood. Gotcha.
I can't. I rocked with the nigga for this. It's 20. The college dropout turns 20 next February. Next February. Can you really put a percentage on it? I've been fucking with the nigga forever. I'm the only nigga that's just like, yo, nigga, you ain't gonna do it like that.
How do you feel about that? Because, I mean, in some places I see that you have expressed your feelings about that. And, you know, I think now that, you know, in the media, I don't know if it's people against him. I don't know if they're really saying, you know, what he did say is like, oh my God. Like, but right or wrong, if somebody is family, somebody is crew, how do you feel?
But that's a New York thing too.
Okay.
I'll just shout out to my nigga Snoop from the Heights. I just was talking to this nigga and I said, we came to a conclusion that I'm going out shit is from New York. You know what I mean? Like, you a Brooklyn nigga, you know, if y'all niggas get into some shit, niggas, if the nigga don't go out, that's a problem.
Yeah, you can't come back. You can't come back to the hood. You gonna get beat up.
Right.
But hold on, you let him get beat up?
Right.
Like, what you did? Yeah.
Right. So that I'm going out shit is some real shit for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole niggas took off. Nigga took off. Like you said, nigga can't come back.
You can't come back.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, when the whole everything, the backlash wave happened, and I see niggas, and another aspect is not just niggas running, but niggas freezing. That's the same shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Just in a different context, right? And then niggas see a nigga getting pounded out, boop, 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 and your man saying like,
and not doing nothing, You can't do that.
Right.
You can't.
You cheeks, beloved. Right?
Yeah, you is.
That's in New York, you cheeks. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you see your man get fronted on and nigga, and after it's just, you all right? Or not even that, like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we jump in. We don't let that, even if it's a nigga that we know, like, all right, yo, I can't let you just murder this nigga. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not, the nigga might have started this shit, nigga might have been drunk, talking shit, all kinds of shit. You know, niggas know that shit from house parties and all that shit. Nigga in the basement joint, nigga talking crazy, nigga drunk, fucking with, you know what I mean? Nigga feeling like a Sesame Street Kid character that night. Yo, nigga. Nigga too, yo, I can't let you kill my nigga though. You feel me? I can't let you, I'm not gonna walk over this nigga like I don't know the nigga mom's nothing. I know Miss West. I can't let y'all niggas do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
How do you feel about the others that did? But then
I just said it.
But then, like you was talking about Drink Champs, he did kind of like fire at like Legend, John Legend. He fired at Big Sean. So it's like now, I'm just asking the question. Some people may feel like, well,
I understand.
You try to play me. So, you know.
I understand. Listen, I'm not a hypocrite. Me and him have gotten into it, right? I can't explain fully that nigga's position in life to niggas. It's either you get it or you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? The nigga lost $2 billion, right? The nigga fed wild niggas. I get you mad at the nigga. So that's like a baby mom move.
Okay.
Right? It don't matter how many bags you bought me. Fuck you now. Word, bitch. I'm going through all this shit I'm going through. You see what I'm going through.
And you still.
And you on timing with me right now. You know what I'm saying? You on timing with me right now. You on timing with me right now, but you're not counting the times you was in bed with me. You're not counting none of that shit. All that shit is because your feelings, I get it. Everybody do shit we all do things to each other that may not be comfortable at times. Or we may do shit that's just an outright violation, right? But we looking at some once in a lifetime shit right now. This moment that we in with Kanye is once in a lifetime for a generation. You know what I'm saying? We've never seen a nigga go through this shit on Front Street.
I agree.
Not in we read this shit in school, right? This is the shit Kanye going through right now, you gonna see later on in textbooks. You know what I'm saying? Or widgets or whatever the apparatus is for learning, where you gonna get to a point where you're gonna be like, yo, and at this point in 2022, Kanye West, who was at the pop, 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 went and did pop, 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 and pop, 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 pop happened. You dig? So, I don't know if everybody looks at it in that context or framework, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the same nigga who got me to put my guard down and say, yo, you know what, it's gonna be all right, I ain't gonna leave that nigga for dead.
Did you ever have conversations with other people maybe to see their outlook? And I know that you may feel like it ain't no outlook, but
No, I ain't saying that. I'm not a suicide bomber.
Okay.
You dig? So I'm not over here like, yo, I don't give a fuck that, we going out for the cause. I'm not a crusader like that, my nigga. I got a brain. You feel me? So I'm not sitting here like, yo, what a nigga did to another nigga is invisible, it's not to be understood. But my thing is this, right? Even from when me and him got into it, sometimes somebody has to lower their wing. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a crew situation, a family situation, gotta lower your wing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to just say, yo, you know what? The family more important than the incident. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do without each other? You know what I'm saying? And if you're not that kind of nigga, that's cool. That's just what kind of nigga I am. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at with my shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my wisdom. That's my experience. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like the others may have felt like they were treated wrong, and even in business, so they may, so the knowledge that you have, or the mindset that you have
It's
is
different.
this guy looked out for me. He made like, you ain't really look out for me. You was stealing money from me, or you was stealing it. My deal was messed up. Because most artists, they feel like their deal is messed up.
What deal, bro?
You understand?
You was fucking cold before a nigga met you. What deal? Why you go get it? If that was the case, then why you ain't fucking with him? You read your shit. You ain't read. You ain't read, beloved. You ain't read the shit. Somebody told you that shit. What you did? You just signed it because you was hungry? Then who fault is that? You don't got no accountability in none of this?
I mean, most artists don't, because they feel like, why would another black executive do that to another black guy? Something like that.
I respect that, but then we got to go all the way back to the root of all this shit in the practice. And see, that's the thing. This is the same guy who also said, yo, I give everybody their masters back. I kind of figured this shit out now. Right? Then he got on Twitter and was like, yo, I'm looking at here go my paperwork. I'm fucked up. Right? I'm fucked up. I ain't even eating off of the music shit how I should be. If it wasn't for the sneakers or this, that, and the third of me torn and this, that, blah, 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 blah. If I ain't a megastar, what does my shit look like? Right? He already went and did that. So it's not even a situation, and I'm not yes man for him. I'm just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here like a nigga perfect. Nah, Kanye ain't perfect. I done butt head with that nigga wild times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna call a spade, and I'm gonna also see the value in another black man. You feel me? I'm not here to. I'm gonna see the value in any human being that has meant good to me. I'm not gonna sit here and put the devil in front of the deeds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, you did this one thing, and what I believe is that Allah's mercy supersedes his wrath. So as a human being, as a man, should not look to be merciful before I'm looking to, should not want to go to the great place before I want to go to the doom. You know what I'm saying? Now, everything could be conversated. Everything could be negotiated. When niggas is trying to sit here and tell another human being, I don't give a fuck what you say, you taking this? What you want them to do? What you want? Hey, well, if I told you, nigga, this how you gonna take this, nigga, pause. Right? Whether you like it or don't like it. That doesn't sound like nothing nobody wanna fuck with. Right? That don't sound like nothing nobody want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And he's no less human than anybody else. I don't care how people idolize him. He's a man too. Right? So it's at the end of the day, a man company is at risk, has been at risk before he even got to losing anything. It was the wife, all that shit, man. That shit is real. Shit is real.
Did you think that was a mistake, him getting married or getting into the Kardashian fold?
No, Kim is a good woman.
Okay.
I have nothing bad to say about Kim. Good woman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Whatever flaw, whatever this, whatever that, she showed my son love like a family member, and she was a conduit for me helping save my life. I don't got nothing bad to say about her. I ain't gonna say he shouldn't have did nothing. I mean, it worked for both of them. They got rich together. They got wealthy together. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, dick and pussy always gonna be some shit. It's always gonna be some shit with dick and pussy, but you know, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's another situation. You don't put the deed in front of the devil. Like, yo, I mean, yeah, that, but you know, I mean, overall, 4 kids, life is good. Life ain't bad. Life ain't bad at all. Life ain't end up bad. It's perspective.
How's your relationship now with Pusha T? Cause I've seen that a couple of times you've expressed certain things about him. So I don't know if y'all spoke yet, or do you still feel the same way, or did he may reach out to you even personally or through somebody else?
Wait and see. We just gotta wait and see on that one.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So now, how do you feel? Because I don't know if this happened, but I also read that now, after the Adidas thing fell out, right? And now they coming back. They doubling back like, oh, snap, I guess, we made a mistake, blah, blah, blah. I guess, it was, and now I don't know if he signed it or came up with a deal, or is he thinking about it or anything like that? And I'm not, and I can't speak for somebody else. I'm just the type, even if I lost something, fuck you. That's how, I guess, because it's the New York or the Brooklyn in me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I know it's maybe, worth a whole bunch of money.
Let me tell you this.
Well, fuck you.
Individual sacrifices have to be made to attain greater goals. So sometimes we got to put that to the side. Whether it happens or not, that's up to those 2 entities, Kanye and Adidas. But I will say that individual sacrifices have to be made to attain greater goals. You know, and if the goal is impact, then we have to evaluate everything with full measure. You know what I mean? And that's the best.
How much involved are you with these decisions? So when I say that,
I can't speak on that on camera.
Okay. Okay. All right. No, I mean, with my homies, people gonna tell me something, and I'm not saying that you the decision maker, but sometimes somebody may call you, be like, "Yo, what you think?" Nigga, don't do that shit, nigga. Fuck them, nigga.
I can't do it on camera.
Okay, gotcha. Understood. All right. So now you got this new song, "Disappointed." Granted, we spoke on it just now,
right?
But I still want to make sure that people understand there's music that's out and new music coming out.
Absolutely.
Right? So now, Disappointed, this is something that I'm guessing came from the heart.
100%. Yeah, it's not a diss record, it's a real record.
I don't think, because...
No, I mean, I didn't
even listen to it as a diss record,
right?
Because it wasn't like, you did this,
right,
you did that.
Right.
It just, you felt like, you spoke
real
your
nigga shit.
truth.
It's just real
you know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Right. It's just real nigga shit. I mean, the whole label ran instead of having Ye's back. I guess crabs in the barrel is the curse from being black, but that ain't the shit that the ancestors died for. That's the shit that makes the internet July 4th. It's just real nigga shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I know people, that's what what they say about the truth. It'll set you free, but first it'll piss somebody off.
This is me, what I wanted to know. How really did Pusha found out about Drake's son?
Probably Stephen Victor.
Because so why they always blame Kanye West for it?
Because he the fall guy. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. But then niggas is...
I know that's like left, but it's something that certain.
I mean,
I
said probably. I don't know. I mean,
sometimes
I don't know for certain if that was a Stephen Victor move. Stephen Victor is Pusha manager. They think it's thieves, and I'm sure that I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know that to be 100% fact. You know what I'm saying? I know that Stephen Victor is a publicist by trade, and he might have. I don't know. He might have a human resource department. I don't know. You know what I mean?
So was you just surprised at that? Like, did you know about that before that song came out?
Listen. I mean, I like I like MySpace. You feel me? I like MySpace. I like MySpace.
Rap a little good.
I like MySpace. I like MySpace. I don't, you know what I mean? I like MySpace. And I'm gonna continue to build on MySpace.
Rap a little good.
Nah. It's not not really. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spin on that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You just asked me about me and this nigga fucking around.
Go ahead.
Right. So what I'm supposed to do? Be like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. I don't got nothing. What's a nigga run on me next?
Okay.
I'm cool, fam. I'm good, beloved.
Yeah, you crazy. Let me switch gears to. So now they got top 50 MCs, right? I don't know if you saw this list.
Right.
So I was with Busta.
Okay.
Busta start flipping. I ain't gonna say he start flipping. He
feel away.
Busta felt away.
He feel away.
And certain things he said to me, I was like, yo, Busta's right. Like, he just feel like a lot of times he's always slighted on being a top MC. And, you know, a lot of times you're like, yo, I did this. He also said to me, he said, name a song I was on that someone else bust my ass on the song.
My bias. Nah. You know, I gave him the business.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but he went at it. We went at it on the Tribe album. I'm fucking with. That's my nigga. You know, that's family tree. Like Busta's honorary member of Tribe. You know what I'm saying?
100%. He also he told me that he told me one thing he did say to me. He was like, the reason why I did so many features and I wrote. He told me this. You know, he said I wrote with the goodness of my heart, and like he said, I did my best on everything, was because he said they kicked him out of Leaders. So they kicked him out of Leaders of the New School, and he had a kid.
He had a kid. Right.
And he said I had to feed my kid.
Right.
So, you know, whatever features I was getting, I had to get busy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
he did.
You know, he told me, he said I had a kid, I had to, you know, feed my kid.
I don't, you know, I think.
Do you think he deserved to be in top 10?
Do I personally think?
Yes, you, of all time.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? If you based it on the great things that you know about him and the records, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. Do a nigga in that top 10 got a record as impactful as Put Your Hands on My Oscar seat?
And the ones that's in the top 10?
Or that would eliminate him from it? Because Put Your Hands on My Oscar seat is one of the best records ever.
I agree.
Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Busta has some of the best records ever. I think this contributing fact, first of all, is, you know, it's some of these people who make the list, or the people who make the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't really, so their perspective is their perspective. I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I definitely feel like out of 10, definitely. Yeah, out of 10, he definitely.
So
out of 10,
so they put Hove number 1. Right?
BK?
But a lot of people feel like Lil Wayne.
They said Brooklyn Queens number 1 and 2, right? Right. It's interchangeable. It could be Queens, it could be Brooklyn. It could be Brooklyn, it could be Queens.
It could, right? So I don't even want to ask you my Queens West Coast question. Because a lot of times, right? So people get mad at me, and I'll be super honest. I'm fine with the way I feel. Right. Just the way I feel.
Right.
And I've had this argument, but most of my arguments been with East Coast guys, right? I've always had this argument because I feel Ice Cube, is a better rapper than Nas.
That's a circumstance.
Okay.
I'm
glad your response wasn't get the fuck out of here. You crazy.
Because it depends on when you grew up. That's the circumstance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because depending on when, like you saying it to me, right? And a lot of shit is like make it to the future shit. You know what I'm saying? Because in the future, Ice Cube is a movie star.
Okay.
Right? So niggas don't remember jacking for beats.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas don't remember Today Was a Good Day. Niggas don't remember America's Most Wanted. It's out of their memory bank. You know what I'm saying? Because so much other shit has. And that's the thing with Busta too, is just like, it's not that he's not, it depends on when you speaking of. Because it's not that Busta, there's no way you could say that Busta's not. But at where we at right now, it might feel like you get the J verse at the Grammys, then J #1, right? Because he got the catalog and he got the right now stinger, right? It's Sting right now. You know what I'm saying? Even with Nas, like the Hit Boy joint, it do enough to be like the conversation is still.
It's back up, okay.
You think about Ice Cube, you thinking about, you have to backtrack, right? And you have to know that shit. So if you don't know, if you having a conversation with a couple niggas, listen, I had a conversation with niggas when we was working on Donda, niggas they ain't know who G-Rap was. Who's that? Nigga with a straight face. I go through that
all the time.
With a straight face. Nigga ain't, I was like,
actor.
Right.
Like, word? You didn't know that?
Because hip-hop, the thing that makes hip-hop a unique genre is because it starts when you start. You start when it starts for you when you start with it, right?
Okay.
So my start is Fly Girl, right? Lottie Dottie, right? Buying records from the record store on Farmers and shit, right? I'm getting money from my grandpops. So I have from then till now, right? But somebody who started listening to records, like let's say they listen to when good music was 05, 06, right? They don't know who Kane is. You know what I'm saying?
Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane. Like for me, like Big Daddy Kane is Papa for y'all. You know what I'm saying? He Papa. He has J Pops, that's Biggie Pops. That's 100%. Papa.
100.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
That's Papa. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, but for young niggas might only know him from the Big L joint, so they don't know the Kane. They don't know Smooth Operator. They don't know the niggas like, damn, nigga, I gotta get my shit cut like that
like
nigga
just
shit.
like him.
Right.
Or the eyebrows.
Right. That nigga fuck Madonna.
Yeah.
Fuck, nigga. Yeah, nigga, Campbell and Madonna on a 5-way twister mat. You know what I mean? On a sailboat. That's Kane. Young niggas don't know that shit. They know the nigga who did the verses, right? With KRS-One, like the OG. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't live in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's so that's the thing is like when niggas, some niggas ain't living Busta shit, right? They didn't live in Put Your Hands With My Eyes to See playing 20 times in Palladium and he performing that shit. They didn't.
Or even the Tunnel, yeah.
Or the Tunnel, any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, so it's like, just like some niggas, it's, you know, niggas that say Brooklyn and Queens, some niggas feel like the Dog is #1. The
DMX.
Right. Some niggas felt, when the Dog was out, the dog was out. When the Dog was out, the dog was out.
I do want to say, the DMX is the only person ever in my life, in my experience, to perform a song for, I want to say from 8 p.m. to maybe it was 2 a.m. Performed it over and over, maybe with a couple of breaks.
Right.
Because he was shooting a video for Get At Me Dog in the Tunnel.
I was there.
He performed this song from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m.
And that shit rocked every time.
Every time. The same song.
Same
Wasn't
way.
even like he did a different song. He did the same song. The same
Where my dog's
song.
at? Word.
You understand? And it had the same energy.
Word.
That same song.
Word.
And I could not, I was
that nigga
like,
turned
wow.
the city upside down. I ain't gonna hold you.
I said, wow. And that made me, you know, I'm young in the Tunnel watching DMX perform this or whatever that. He was shooting a video for that song, for Get At Me Dog. And I said, wow. But still backtracking. So you still ain't answered the question about Ice Cube and Nas, right?
So was reworded one more time?
Who's the better?
I'm from Queens.
Okay.
Right? I don't know Queens get the money.
Okay.
I mean, and not to mention, I mean, for me, definitely top 5 albums of all time if it ain't number one, is Illmatic.
Illmatic, okay.
Definitely. I had the pleasure of being in the studio when a nigga did One Love. You know what I mean? I got high with that nigga before he recorded it. One of the best experiences of my life. That definitely Illmatic.
Would you put Illmatic before? And I'm doing classic albums. Would you put it before All for One? Would you put it before Midnight Marauders?
I love both.
Which one was Midnight Marauders?
Midnight Marauders
with the faces on it?
With the faces on it.
Okay, yeah. Midnight Marauders.
That's tough.
I'm trying to think of other classic albums that I could that I could go even.
Those two is like,
even
back then, like Doggy Style. And Doggy Style.
I think Doggy Style probably had like a lot of people don't put Doggy Style in their top tiers of albums neither.
Doggy Style in New York was a.
When Snoop went to Trafalgar Square.
Come on. And even Ice Cube did Trafalgar.
I thought he did Apollo. I remember Apollo. That's probably my first concert. I was like a little kid.
Ice Cube. I remember me and that nigga Tip had the first night I met Tracy Waybles. We went Tip had a limo. You know, back when limos was a thing to do. And me, Tracy Waybles, and our homegirl, we all went to Ice Cube at Amazura. It was Amazura.
Amazura, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, definitely. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't take nothing from them niggas. Them niggas was stomping shit, bro. They was definitely stomping shit.
I'm gonna definitely applaud you for not even just saying hell no.
Nah, I was there though.
Being from New York,
but I was right, and we know that for a minute, New York turned into baby LA.
Yes.
When I was in high school, New York was like low key LA for 2 seconds.
Okay.
It was. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was the whole thing. That's some of the Biggie shit though. Cause till we got Juicy, it was like the thing that's ill about Illmatic is that it was so good. It was so good, but it didn't have a big radio record. You know what I'm saying? It stands. You know what I'm saying? But when them niggas had Ain't No Fun and G Thing and
Gin and Juice.
Nigga, Gin and Juice. Nigga, Gin and Juice. Niggas was actually drinking Gin and Juice because of that song. Niggas, I was drunk off of Gin and Juice fucking with that shit. Yo, like that shit was a wave. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a serious wave. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas came through. It was so bad that they actually had the audacity to say we came that them niggas did New York. That's how they had New York. Right, they came through and literally crushed the buildings. Niggas had to restore the feeling. Shit is real shit.
You're right. You're right.
You know what I mean?
Who would be your top 3 MCs? Top 3 besides you, because I know everybody feel like it's me.
I'm definitely number 1 ghostwriter all time. Hands down. Absolutely. That's a fact. It's undisputed.
You talk about period or hip-hop wise?
I went number 1 with Beyonce at radio.
The reason why I say that, and that was for a party. We like to party, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, we like to party. Right?
I made a John Legend rap on my album.
Okay. We Like to Party is one of my favorite Beyonce records because it gave me a classic R&B feel. And as to this day, I play it because it's a feel-good record. To me, it gives me the summertime vibe of Fresh Prince.
My grandchildren will be able to say that they granddaddy, God willing, did that. You dig? That's not going nowhere.
Yeah, that's what. Like to me, that's a record.
That record is probably bigger for me than the Tribe.
Than the shit that you wrote for Kanye on his last 3 albums.
Let's not get crazy now.
I'm trying to get you.
Nah, let's not get crazy now. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to catch you.
You know, I mean, it's good.
So when I hear you rap though, if I close my eyes, I can hear Kanye saying certain things. I'm just being honest, like, you know what I'm saying? I can hear it. Like, oh snap, that sounds like a reference for Kanye.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? It sounds like it too, but that's just another story.
That's the thing about closing your eyes.
I'm just playing, right? So, but you're still dancing around the top 3. I got you. All right, so now
I can't really do a top 3 all time. I could do type top 3 in certain time periods. It doesn't.
I agree with that because
my top 3 growing up, if I had to pick 3.
So let me ask you, right? Because
let me like top 3 that influenced my style of writing, right?
Okay.
If I'm gonna say that, then I would have to say the R, Rick.
Rakim or Biggie? I mean, Rakim or Kane? They can't say 2 different types. They're the same era.
Nah, I mean,
Rakim probably a little bit before Kane, but you know what I'm saying?
I have to say Rakim.
Because he's from Queens. You see,
not
because he's near Queens. I'm just being like,
you know Kane lived in Jamaica States.
Yeah, but he's from Brooklyn.
But he's from Brooklyn. But he did live. So my man's fucked with the nigga hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that. It's I came through the door. I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me. That was the greatest rap I had heard at that point. When that record came out.
What about Literal, Get Bold? I just can't hold back the phone because on the man was so Jamaican. The show, the breakfast head, rock, the disco.
I love Set It Off. I love Set It Off.
And then when I said that, that's a part of the lyric.
I love Set It Off. I love Set It Off. I love Set It Off. I love Raw. I used to watch that nigga on Video Music Box. I love Kane. It's not Eric B for president.
I guess because I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
The whole town was doing the WAP.
Okay.
The WAP is married to Eric being for president.
Okay.
I mean, the scoop and scrap dance is great. That's not the WAP. That's not the WAP.
Here we go.
That's not the WAP.
Man. That's no, because I feel
the
like
WAP is the nigga.
I feel like Kane. I feel Warm It Up Kane. I feel Warm It Up Kane is married to.
Let me see you do one of the moves.
Listen, I feel the Running Man is kind of like is married to Warm It Up Kane.
The Running Man is married to Kid and Play.
No, Kid and Play was just doing the feet joint.
Nah,
you understand what I'm saying? Not the, you know what I'm saying? Not the Running Man. You know what I'm saying?
There is no Running Man without the WAP.
Oh, here we go. This is my man.
The WAP, the first big dance in the streets.
America, you can never tell a Queens person that.
No, Queens... I know. I did the Running Man. I'm not discredit. It's not to discredit anywhere else. It's not, and I'm not trying to. I'm not biased. I'm telling you, nigga, the WAP. Listen, I'm gonna tell you another big ass record. And niggas can say this about the nigga Chris Rock, my man. I love Chris Rock. But Summertime is the biggest fucking record of my childhood. One of the
about Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince. Summertime.
But where Chris Rock come in there?
Hello.
Oh, because he slapped him?
Whatever happened. Okay. I'm saying.
I thought that beef was over.
No, it is over.
Okay. It's over. So you can't like Fresh Prince because he got slapped?
No, Chris Rock is just my man. You see how I give it up with my niggas.
Got you, understood.
I don't want to say the nigga name. But I'm saying like, and
that was Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince and Will Smith, 2 different people. But again, I'm just playing. Go ahead, I'm saying.
Right, you're right. That nigga wasn't married to wifey.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was, right. It was different. You know
what I was saying is that Summertime shit was that hit a nerve. You know what I'm saying? Cause even back.
No, Rakim wrote that.
Then that's 2.
Okay.
Ain't it?
Okay.
That makes 2. So the 2 biggest records Rakim wrote.
Right. Okay.
Right. So I got.
But you never noticed. You never noticed like if you listen, like yo, you know he.
No, he said it. I seen it. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Hit the groove. Right. That was Rakim. That's the Mahogany Rakim.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%. That doesn't like I said. And look, I'm from Queens, but KRS-One, Love Gonna Get You. Love's Gonna Get You was the best street story I had heard at that point.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in junior high with the B+ grade. At the end of the day, I don't hit the arcade. That nigga was talking that shit. You dig? That nigga was talking that shit that every nigga where I was at, even though he was from the Bronx, he did that bridge shit, niggas was like, yo, that nigga had the guns in the fucking shit going off. There was a lot of shit going on. Yo, Karis One is another nigga. Like, it's hard for me to be like, this one nigga is the epitome of everything because they all, for me, I took something. I got the ones that was great, they gave niggas shit that don't go away. And I think that's the criteria. It's like, you know, so even when you say Ice Cube, like Ice Cube gave me shit that ain't go away. You know what I'm saying? So I could never sit here and be like, you know, that's for y'all niggas, that's the nigga from Barbershop. For me, that's the nigga that told them other niggas, fuck y'all. First. He was the first nigga talking that nigga, fuck y'all niggas, all right? You know what I mean? So
dope, man. You think we slick. You sold crack to my sister, and now she's sick. If she happened to die because of your drugs, put it in your culo, a 38 slug.
Right. You know what I mean?
So now tell them when your project is gonna drop.
So we got the new single out, Disappointed, the video, and it looks like Self is gonna premiere the long-awaited Bloodstain 2. Which is me, Rick Ross, and the comeback of A. Marie. You know what I mean? So we excited about that. So me, Sis, and Rick Ross.
Okay, yeah.
I got the video coming, and I got the project coming in April. Nice doing business with you.
All right, tell them again one more time.
So once again, we got Disappointed out. It's available on streaming platforms this week. And we got the new single, Bloodstain 2. Featuring A. Marie and Rick Ross. We got a video coming for that, and like I said, Mr. Self is going, Mr. Gwynn. We're
gonna blast that on Power 105. Yeah, because right now, you know, I'm about to kick you out my crib, and you making me late. So you know, I got a chick coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Handle that 1-2 shit. You know what I mean?
You know, maybe she'll feel the vibes. I play this new joint from you and stuff like that.
You know, BK style, we play foul.
Yeah, we do. DK style, we played foul. Give me one story before me and you get up out of here and Shorty come through. Give me one story that happened that you want to share. Something that's like, oh snap, let me tell you this story. Something that's come off the top of your head. Maybe a tour story or something like that. Something happened on tour.
I had a lot of bitches on tour. That's the story.
Okay.
And I had to chill out. I got a lady now, and you know she don't like that kind of shit.
Okay.
So I be having to watch the stories. You know what I mean? But
is that true? The Illuminati, like these Illuminati parties and things like this true?
Is the Illuminati true? You nigga, you been in the game?
I don't. But I feel like a lot of that stuff is L.A. You understand what I'm saying? I don't party. I partied once or twice in L.A. and I felt weird.
Let me ask you a question.
I felt weird. I went to Tyrese's house and partied at Tyrese's house, and I was like, yo, and Jamie Foxx, and they got your phones just cut off, and all. I'm like, yo, how my phone just don't work? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because you can't walk out of here with no evidence.
Yeah, right.
You dig?
What question you want to ask me?
Oh, nah. I was gonna ask you. How did you feel? Walking away from Love and Hip Hop? How did you feel about doing that? What's your walk away from that?
So when I did, and actually you did Love and Hip Hop also.
Right, that's why I wanted to ask you.
So
we have that.
Yeah, so me doing Love and Hip Hop, I felt it was good and bad. Right. So when I first did it, I didn't know the effects of certain things that would happen. So when I say that, meaning, in my mind, everybody be like, oh, this shit is fake, it's this, is this. Right. But then when something happened on it, people deem it as true. You understand? And I'm just like, oh, well.
So how could it be fake?
Yeah, how can it be fake if it's true? Yeah, you believe it or you don't? Which one it is?
That's the thing about that audience.
Yeah, so it was super weird to me. So doing it helped me in a sense. Right. Why? Because, in New York City, I'm stuck here doing radio 6 nights a week. So that means I only really got 1 week to travel or to play around. Right. So that gave me an opportunity to be in other people's homes and minds that's outside of the tri-state.
Right.
the thing that I think hindered me is when I do go places, people be like, "Oh, you really a DJ?"
Right.
And I'm like, "Yeah, my name is DJ Self."
Right. You start,
duh.
you
like,
look like,
you know,
you become more of the character that they
yes.
engage
Like,
with.
oh, you the Creep Squad? No, I'm the person who break records in New York City. I play, I help artists. I got a #1 show, different things like that. So the television was more powerful than what I actually do here. So those were the pros and cons.
Yeah, I feel like I have a similar experience with that. I feel like when I walked into doing it, I was more on some shit like just, me and Big Moms at the time was doing it, or whatever the case is, and
I know her. She's Staten Island.
Right.
So shout out.
Right.
I want no beef.
That's your people's. Right. So we did that, and I think my expectation of it didn't quite measure the literality of being on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My reference was Jim and Chrissy, right? So I felt like when a couple times I caught it, Jim was just on there like basically as Jim, right? As Jim Jones, still the rapper, but because I wasn't really I wasn't tuned into it like how she was. I looked at it.
No.
Yeah, so I didn't realize then you become, you're not, for the audience, he was Jim, not Jim Jones, right? So he's Chrissy's man. He's not
the rapper.
Capo from Dipset, doing all that. You know what I'm saying? They relationship is at the forefront of what is being consumed. You know what I'm saying? And I think this so like the same thing for me. Like I became Cons, not Consequence. You know what I'm saying? So I became Cons who did this, or Cons who said that, and Cons with his girl, and Cons this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like I had to transition back into my artistry after doing it.
When I look at you, I think with Love and Hip Hop, that was a small piece of your career, and I don't think that's the highlight of your career. When I look at it.
I mean, no, okay. But you look at it.
That's why I didn't even talk or bring it up.
Yeah, but you look at it from a perspective, and the reason why I said there's a similarity is because, like you said, when you're going to XYZ city, and they're saying, "Oh, you DJ?"
Okay. You're an artist. Okay.
Oh, you're an artist?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
know.
I thought you was what's up, man?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you did. I didn't know you had a pulse. You know what I'm saying? So it's that learning curve. But yeah, in totality, it is a small part. But the perspective is a big perspective for certain people who do know me at all. You know what I'm saying? And because you said the power of the TV, that may have been a bigger publicist. And definitely at that time, I was a bigger publicist than the publicist I had for music. As far as like an engine and a platform. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, this is who he is now. You know what I'm saying? By doing this. And I didn't.
Do you regret doing it?
Partially for that reason. Okay. Because I didn't realize that would happen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So my intent was to do the show, do some business, I didn't know the power. I didn't properly gauge the power of the effect of being on TV. You know what I'm saying? Even in some of the things that I've said and got myself, I didn't realize it was gonna be like, oh, you said this forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I didn't. I just was sitting there talking. You know what I'm saying? If it sounded crazy, I just probably felt crazy at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm on camera. It wasn't the same, and I'm on camera in a context that isn't the same comfortability that I may have had as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So when you put me as a character, I'm like, how do you respond? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Then, all right, well, I'm actually gonna react like I'm rapping. But then, man, you might be talking too much, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you look
and these cameras is on. How do you feel about these people who still doing it? Let's say like a Rich or something like that.
That
like,
shit is still happening?
Yes.
I didn't know. I know Atlanta is happening still. I thought they was kind of doing like these hybrid.
Well, what was happening because of COVID?
Right.
So
So I think that's what I'm saying.
It's kind of like meshing.
I spoke to Stephanie not too long ago.
Okay.
Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to Mona. I didn't know what it was actually. I know I seen like the retreats and all that shit.
Yeah,
But I didn't know it was like back to like 12 episodes, stories and shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Still is.
Yeah, I didn't know.
It's just like it's kind of like a gumbo though of it. So I think it's like a gumbo of L.A., New York, and Atlanta. All gumbo into one. Then Miami.
Right. Okay. Got you. Got you. No, that's what's up. I mean, I haven't been tapped.
I don't know if it's as popular as it was because I think, in my opinion, I think that they're not, being fresh and new. I think that, and this could be, somebody could say a bitter response or whatever, but it's not. I just think that they need more younger executives in there that knows what's going on in the streets.
I ain't dealt with them in 10 years. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just saying for what I look at, because it's not, to me, it's like, it's the same stories. You understand what I'm saying? With the same people. You throw, one other extra person in there, and I just feel like
they probably just feel like it's a crack house. It's just like.
And just keep selling the same thing.
I'm selling crack.
Okay, all right.
Nigga fried.
Yeah, right.
I'm selling crack, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Niggas would be zombies in the street. I'm good.
Yeah, right.
I'm selling crack, nigga. I'm selling crack.
Facts, right?
Got my titties done. I'm selling crack.
Yeah, right. Hello.
You know what I mean? Holla at me. Shit standing up, BBL style.
Right? All right, man. I will go catch this chick.
I'm gonna let you do
and
you.
That's it. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, man. All right.